That's where I left off. Also, I've been keeping track of how my progress is on the comic. Like I said, I had to scrap a few things to make it a bit short because I just kept adding on and on. Plus, like I said, I worked on the ending mostly. So, to avoid any further trouble, I've devised a plan to improvise. Put the wrong pencil in here, I think. No, it looks like everything's in order. Yep. One pencil wasn't supposed to be in there. Still working on the comic and whatnot, but before I do anything, I'll show off a script that I've been working on. I've always had this script, even though there's minor spoilers, but at the same time leave you predicting, but you also know the percentage I'm on the comic. And whatever I have checked, and the arrow I put on is what I'm currently working on right now. So anything you see is going to basically be the... Oh, it was back on. Anyways, as I was saying, if I put a percentage, I basically labeled the percentage of, my progression. So like 50 or anything, it'll show how far I am. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you everything that I've done so far. So, but let me put the percentage for the rest of the one because I need to update this script. $78. There we go. So this is the script of everything I've done so far. And the arrow shows where I currently am at the moment. So yes, I have 45% of the comic done. Because like I said, I had to redo some things and route it up and save it for later. Otherwise, the story won't go off because, like I said, I ended up doing the ending first. So, like I said this in previous videos, but I've been working on the ending. I start off the beginning, then I worked on the ending. Now I just need to work on the middle part, and the middle part is going to take the longest. And this comic is probably going to be about 5 minutes, or higher, which is pretty long for the drawings. So it's going to take a good while. Or it might be a 1-hour book comic, but whatever. It might take a long time. Even though if I had 24 hours all to myself with nothing else to do, I probably would have got this done. Anyways. Yes, without further ado, let's continue. Continue where I left off. And I'm going to use this as a reference. So that scene involves with the Welcome to the Webbyless World part. Like I said, and yeah, like I said, I'll explain once you read the entire comic, you'll know everything. It'll all make sense. Okay, get another paper. Enter. Also, that means great, more Poppy drawings. And her expressions, which is taking forever. I didn't even want it to be like this. I know I'm losing. I'm trying so hard to keep this channel alive. Also, good news. My mom is going to be taking me to get one of those tablets so I can start animating. So you know what that means? Once I get used to the tablet, that means Heroic Bonanza is going to be animated. But that doesn't mean the comics want to stop. And plus, I'll have an easy picking too. Because when I start animating, I'll just be animating off the comic. Which means I'll have easy fixings and experience because I'll be doing every story, every character, everything I've drawn so far. It's 100% basically me doing it. I'm basically a one-man show at the moment. Okay, let's see. I'm just drawing a ball that talks. Also, this comic goes up to 30 pages. And like I said, it would have took me 24 hours to do this, but considering the time I have, considering the time I have, someone messaged me. Considering the time I had, couldn't do much. Plus, I want to avoid being stressed out. Because I didn't feel like having much to think in my head. And like I said, I'm in college now, so videos are going to be heavily delayed. Because I want to think about my well-being, my education, my job. Just a lot going on, you know. Like I said, and that day where I really felt refreshed and everything to complete the comment, like I said, I said somebody kind of ruined it, which means you guys, because they took up my entire day over something pointless. So I'm sorry, guys, especially for the ones who unsubscribed because of how long it was taking me to get this comic done. Shoot. Ah, come on. Someone's on it. There we go. And I can't keep this up forever because I want to get this done. I want to get this done now. I wish Ty would stop being so greedy. Like, Ty want to rush every time. I know. Never thought of how the costume could be put on, though. Like, everything's played out. I just gotta visualize it. Kind of visualize it. And it's probably gonna be a cliche or a cheap way to do it, but. And this is a reference. This scene here is gonna be a reference to Monsters Inc., the first movie. But here it is. Hope the audio's not terrible. If it is, I'm sorry. I'm trying to at least do these streams to at least keep my channel alive, and shows that I haven't abandoned this channel or anything. Besides, if I didn't have any subscribers to begin with, I would have been abandoned this channel. Like I said, I'm grateful for all the subs I have, which is why I'm even continuing to begin with. That's why I do what I do for this channel. Because you guys motivate me. I'm gonna make her shoot a laser. Laser beam at him. It looks bad here. I'm doing this on purpose. If anyone was on the stream, what should I make the costume? Probably gonna end the stream soon and go to bed. This patience is getting, because my patience, not for streamers, but for time. Because I have to get up and work at 8. So I'm trying to sacrifice time. I wouldn't have to go to bed at 8 if my boss didn't call me in. Hey, I guess it's more money I'm not going to be able to use anyway. Funny, I don't even know if my channel, I think my channel's demonetized. I don't know. I think it is. So that one video I had that had Buddy on there, despite the TV showing up, despite being on the TV and having 25 Days of Christmas and the crummy quality on that video to indicate that I was just recording that for fun and not to steal their videos. And hello, two people. Welcome to the stream. Motivation. What brings you here? Oh yeah, would you like to help me with this costume? It has to look like some sort. Oh, hey, Brian. It has to be some sort of costume. Like some sort of monster costume. Jeez, my phone is heating up again. Oh, why it does that? Who's the other person to stream, by the way? Oh yeah, in case you guys missed it, finished the other section to the comic, whatnot. Ink some parts that were easy to ink in. So that's the quick rundown. Also, I have the progression of how far I am in the comic. I mentioned this early in the stream. You can just go back and look, but just for the sake of the streamers that just joined in to know what I'm doing, I've basically been working on the scenes and how far I am. And so far, I'm only on 45. I got 45% of the comic main part done, and I'm explaining why it's at 45% anyways. I mean, I already explained it at the beginning of the stream, and what happened to all the other scripts and comic scenes of what I'm doing. But the majority of everything, these are all the other comic papers, not showing the front because spoilers. This is how much I've got done. I have to ink all of this later, which is going to be a pain, but it's going to be worth it. So, if anyone in the stream like to comment, what should this monster costume look like? Should it look like an octopus or something, or some sort of creature? Because that's what I'm about to draw. Plus, it has to look cute. So if anyone want to comment, just let me know, or I'll just think of it myself, I guess. Because I already have, like I said, the plot and everything's all written out. Okay, well, actually, the wolf sounds actually not bad. I'll make it like some sort of adorable monster, like wolf thing. So what I'll do is the character's a kid, so the main character's a kid. So wow. Someone on the stream left. Oh well. I don't know what I was doing blindly. But we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. Someday this channel will have like 10,000 subscribers. Hopefully, I'm probably going to jinx myself, but I'm probably going to reach there in my early 20s. Ooh, I'm going to make it more low budget. I'll make the wolf outfit more low budget. I was thinking of going full furry, but I got a better idea. Go low budget. Plus, to keep with the classic cartoons, I'll make the disguise look cheesy. Better yet, since I'm not all out of tricks. Yeah, I'm all out of tricks. But yeah, it seems like I'm a lot of tricks. All I'll do is then I'll give him Naruto whiskers. And what I'll do is make a reference to Opal, which is a character no one knows about. Let me sharpen my pencil because it's gotten duller. So, might look awkward. The camera angle might look awkward. But I've been drawing up a storm before the stream, so. And making corrections to previous comics, so. A lot of people, if my comic ever gets reviewed, people won't complain about it or say it has plot holes on it or anything. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, also gotta change his everyday attire to something a little bit more interesting. I'm giving Shadow the Hedgehog for, and I'm gonna make him have a full fleshed out wolf suit. There we go. Because the designs are supposed to be simple anyways. They'll probably get serious later on. You know, that'll take me longer. Like I said, this is a costume. Oh boy. You know what? Since this is magical, the tail can move. It's a magical tail. That's because it's a bootleg wolf costume that you can just get at the dollar store for like basically $1. And it probably will easily rip her tail with just the tiniest yank, but Poppy knows how to make it actually move, which is the convincing part. So there you go. Our main character now has his monster tail. I mean, wolf monster costume. Yours may be a little off, but it's a simple character design. And besides, in the monster world, everyone looks like a freak, so. That is so true. I can actually see him saying that too. He'd be like, here's this top of the line costume. Only $100. I can't do a good impression, but I'm pretty sure that guy that did that Carl wants an Eminem from Mr. Krabs. I forgot what the video was called, but he did a good impression of Mr. Krabs. But yeah, I could see him selling it for $100. And for individual pieces for the ears, the tail, everything, and the face paint. I could see him doing that. And for the hands and feet. I can actually see that happening. Yeah, this costume, in a certain sense, would kind of be useful. It's useless slash useful, even though monsters barely see humans in this world, and they only enter the human world if there's an emergency, or if they're going on vacation, and they have to disguise themselves as humans themselves. That's the only time monsters come out there. Or unless you're a bad monster trying to commit human identity theft or something. As I was saying, I'm getting off topic. So Kipper probably says, there you go. Girl. If Bomb Police was to read this comment, she'd probably say, now he's Yamcha. I bet you she would say that. Reading this exact line, she would replace Wolf Boy with Yamcha. She'd be, I can't do a good Bomb impression, but she'd be like, there you go. Now you're Yamcha. That'll be funny. Also, no wonder Mr. Krabs is called Cheapy the Cheapskate. He probably will do something like that, even though I already said that last part, but that would really make him earn the title of Cheapy the Cheapskate. Oh, it's probably mock her, having his voice say, oh, Mr. Will Fang Fist. Please, get real. That's probably what Ball was saying. Oh, wait, summer's over. I was about to say, after I do this comment, the next video I might do is of me winning a baseball game. Dad's side. I don't know, just something like a vlog or something. Never thought of what to do with the next scene and stay left. It went from 2 to 1. Well, I can't say I am unlikable on YouTube because I have 100 subscribers. Also, my throat feels funny. It hurts. May have come down with a sore throat. Wish this camera stopped moving forward. And I know I make them have a blank stare, but I'm kind of have time constraints anyway, because like I said, this comment has been developed for long enough. And I promise every sub and I have that I would continue working on this. Yeah, it lagged for me a lot too, and it said reconnecting to the server at one point. Makes sense. And I may think the other live streamers are still here too. Like, it still says one for you though. But I was saying, other people, it appears from 2 to 1 to back to 2, then 1 again, then it stayed as 1. And I was just wondering why that was happening. So it must be that they lag, saying they might come back later. And they might think their connection's bad. So you might be onto something, Brian. But that did happen the last stream though, where you appeared and it was at 1 to 0. That did happen before. I want to see if I can get up to 40. Let's see here. Just keep making spots until I can figure out what to do with the next scene. Like I said, I already made. Oh yeah, useless fact about this comic. Originally, it was going to be a crusade for the main character to get his parents back by a group of skeletons, but instead I made it that him finding the cure because it'll be more easy and simpler. Plus, I still want his guardians to be oblivious of anything supernatural, and that he's the only one who's going to know about it. That and his further extended family that he's going to be getting when I make him mature. Like, they're going to be the only ones who know about the supernatural. Anyone behind or predated isn't going to know about it. Wonder how my cousin's doing. The next stream I do, if I ever do another stream until the comic, because I promised myself I'm not going to upload another video until I get the comic done. Which is why I made the channel did. Oh! Jeez, why's my phone getting hot? I don't even. Dang, already at 29%. I might as well end the stream. But first, I'm gonna see if I can get any of these spaces filled before I try anything. A detailed mugshot and Poppy complimenting on him, saying it looks cute. Thanks, man. I'm glad to have you support and you complimenting me on my work. probably going to be a reference to Halloween. Probably. Ooh, I got a like. Thank you, Brian. I still haven't been on YouTube that much. I'm coming to get ya. I know the ears still look ridiculous, but it's the best I can do for this character's big set of hair. Like, his hair is huge, and I mean huge. Like I said, since he's in a world of monsters, he'll fit right in with having 2 sets of ears. Plus, what being called Wolf Boy will be self-explanatory. Plus, I can already see the jokes that come off when monsters will see him. Plus, I gotta draw a high-speed chase scene because he's actually going to be driving some sort of weird-looking motorcycle. Also, spoiler alert, this costume's going to get blown up. A blown-up costume and a high-speed chase. And spoiler alert, this is going to be the first main action part you're going to get to see that's going to make it thrilling. Is him getting chased down by a monster in... Yeah, a monster. That is basically like some sort of police assassin thingy. Also, the monster shears are pretty smart. They're not like your average monsters. Especially the one that's chasing our guy here. Well, that's going to be chasing him. Gonna have Poppy compliment him, saying that he looks very cute in the costume. There we go. Jeez. And what I'll do is, when I'm making speech bubbles, I won't have, and if it comes to a mugshot like this when someone's talking, I just make it to where the speech bubble points to the person when they're talking. When a person is actually talking, like, he's not talking, so what I do is make the speech bubble not point to him. But if he is going to be talking, I'll put the speech bubble pointing to him. But this character, he's just as silent as Samurai Jack. And ooh, 3 people are watching the stream. Welcome to the stream. Never mind, it just went back to... Ooh, am I really that laggy? Oh boy, oh boy. Keeps going forward and not... There we go. This is what I was looking for. Why do people appear when my mind goes blank when drawing? I don't know why. Said probably laggy. let me see what to do. This one. You know what? I'm gonna just skip. I'm gonna just do a skip and just do the scene where he's walking. You know, the neck looks funny. Sorry if it's blurry. But yeah, this character's iconic design is he has a gem on his forehead. And that's what hit me. And this gem is like some sort of diamond, yellow diamondish shape. We do some sort of monster. Let me do some sort of monster creature walking by. Yeah, these monsters just basically live normalized like everyday people. They're no different from you and I, only kind of living better lives. Lives are pretty normal. The snake monster looks like he's. This snake guy looks like he's like, oh man, I'm late for work. I would draw him with a briefcase or something, but I don't have time for full body. But this is basically the average walkway for the monster world place. I'll do a background for this one. Yeah, this world's called the Webbyless World. It's where stuff, you know. It's kind of like an opposite anti-Earth. Or, yeah, I guess I could call it an anti-Earth. Yeah. You know, that guy kind of looks like he could be a SpongeBob character just like that with the side. So let me make it look like he actually does have one eye. Oh yeah, also, did I ever tell you that their names are, when naming themselves, they basically also have human names. So like casual names like Harold, William, Jacob, etc. Ooh, I should give him a lizard tail. No, give him the Bowser tail. Bowser. Bowser tail. There we go. He's done. I'm gonna give him some type of gill. Some type of scales or something. There. Next drawing. Like I said, I'm gonna have to kind of jump into it. I'm gonna just mention this once in the stream, but I'm probably gonna have to cut corners. Plus, like I said, probably add a little bit of teasers here and there. You know, the usual. Oh yeah, also the ears. are one of those headband things. Also magic. So no need to try to explain the logic on how the ears and everything work. That's all he said, how the tail moves. It's magical. And it gives off realism. And I'll draw some monsters here. Poppy is also a monster. Or should I say mystical creature? But since but due to her being abnormal, not like a quote unquote boring old human, which is mostly referred to us as boring and old, you'll be specified as a monster or residents from the monster world. Plus I'm gonna add all. Oh yeah, also how should I do the vehicles here? You know what? I got it. I know how to do the vehicles. Also, where they're heading is the exit to the monster world because the exit also takes them to get a magic item that they need to stop the bad guys. Oh man, I really am. Battery's almost at 15%. Do one more Poppy drawing, then I can finally do the bike scene, and I'm gonna leave it off there. Because if IGN was to rate this episode, they'd probably say that this book consists of too much Poppy. Because I feel like I've been drawing that the most. And I based her off Navi too, with Navi and Tinkerbell and whatnot, and someone that basically guides you, so you're going to be hearing a lot of things of her explaining things, especially at the beginning of the book. I didn't want to shove it down you guys' throats, but whoopsie! I had to think of something on the fly. Especially you need a character. Thanks, man. 7 out of 10, too much Yamcha. I see what you did there. I feel like Bama would say that. I can actually see her saying that. Too much Yamcha. Yeah, I was saying the character that's all black, that's Poppy. Yeah, did too much of her. I feel like I said, if IGN was to rate this book, they probably would give it the exact rating you put. It said it was a decent book. It wasn't decent comic, whatnot, but it just had too much Poppy and her endlessly talking. I'm just have her there for plot explanations and then give you a good rundown of everything. And like I said, I need a character that will talk for the main character. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Oh! Now let's see here. Okay, because like I said, this is what's going to be in half of them because her talking, even though I kind of already established it. Sorry, I was just going back to reflect on it as I show what I'm doing. So yeah, then it skips to them roaming around the city, and like so Poppy's gonna be like we're almost there to the temple. Should take us about 30 minutes or something. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna put a snail monster in here. There we go. Snail monster. It's probably gonna be a reference to SpongeBob. Say, hey, Gary made a cameo. This SpongeBob's one of my childhood movie shows. Plus, like I said, it needs to have some monsters in here. Trying to give life and expansion to the Heroic Bonanza world. Because you don't just want it to be focused on one thing. I have to expand. And this is basically introductory. Also, this is the first canon, and I mean the first canon comic book. That last one I did was non-canon. This is the official canon. Like, this is all official. Everything that comes from this is what you're going to be seeing, or what's the main continuity. Like I said, after I get to the bike chase scene, I'll be drawing that, but I'm going to do that like tomorrow or something. I hate that it keeps zooming on here. No, let's see. Draw Poppy scene. I'm gonna draw her quotes first. Oh. Minutes. Says low battery because my phone likes draining. It'd be cool if someone could make a fan game from this. 30 minutes to, and then explosion. And I'm a strap mini. Message retracted. What in the world? Message retracted. What in the world? What do you mean message retracted? I didn't do anything. Either it's the low battery and this phone's just greedy for energy. Something. I don't know why it does that. Oh. I want to make you a moderator. Yeah. This bullet's not going to be that big. It's just going to be tiny. So I also put the label mini. Even though I could probably fix it up. And to show it's mini, the eyes look sad. And it'll probably make it have yellow eyes or something. There we go. Redid the mini. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Like I said, my battery's low. It's getting later and later because time is just not on my side. I mean, it never was. It's only on my side when I don't want it to be. Referring to when I have to do all the boring stuff in life. Then it's all of a sudden on my side. I don't know how to do. I wasn't trying to make it too graphic because, like I said, this will also have some comedy in it. So, his costume got destroyed. I don't know why the thing keeps. He's just so. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to have to hang up. I mean, not hang up, but you know. Anyways, at least I finally made it to the chasing part. Anyways, good night, Brian, and have a good night. And have a good night. This is what I've done so far, and that. I mean, I did this earlier too. So that's 2 pages. None.